Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. I really love these kind of videos. We're going to talk about a few products that perform like luxury makeup at drugstore prices. So if you're ready to see which are like my top picks for this, please keep on watching. Okay, let's talk about two products in one because it's from the same brand, but they do this makeup so well. And I'm talking about SheGlam. SheGlam does their liquid blushes as well as liquid contours in like these kind of packages. I have the shade Warm Honey for the bronzer and Rose Ritual for the blush. Rose Ritual is what I have on my cheeks today. I love these products. This performs so beautifully. It blends out seamlessly into the face, but also gives like dimension and like flush to the cheeks. I cannot wait to try more shades of like these blushes. I'm pretty sure like the perfect shade for me in the bronzer category is Warm Honey. I'm very happy, extremely happy with these products from SheGlam, and the price is just right. I really love them. Now let's talk about a primer which I've been loving for years, and I definitely wanted to give them a shout out again. And this is from Essence, and this is My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. And I have mine in the shade Medium Beige. Now this, when you squeeze out, it just looks like a mousse but with a tint to it. This shade is perfect for me. It definitely has like that, you know, my skin but in like a mousse format. So this, I would say, is perfect for the people who have like pores and texture on the skin because it just blurs out everything. So you can see like there's a tint, but when you rub this on your face, in this case my hands, and you see how beautifully it just smoothens out everything. It's so pretty, like super pretty on the skin. I really love this product, and especially when you apply it on your face, that's when you'll see like a major difference, especially in your pores, the texture, the redness. It's beautiful. Like, give it a try if you do have like a spot like acne scars, or like, especially when I have acne scars, that is when I use this the most. If you have like scars or texture or redness, give this a try, you'll thank me later. Okay, now let's talk about a powder foundation. This is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. This is the powder foundation that I'm wearing today. This is the shade 330W. I've used this quite a bit. It's a little warmer for me, so I generally pair this with like lighter foundations, and this performs really nice. I would have loved if I can like find like a correct match shade for me, because even if I'm just wearing concealer underneath my eyes and with no foundation, I can just go with this all over my skin with like on a moisturized skin, and it looks flawless. Like, it gives a great amount of coverage. It's closer to like full coverage, I would say, but it feels super light on the skin. I absolutely love it. This is like so smoothing on the face too. Like, it doesn't emphasize any texture or dryness or anything like that, and for that reason I've not loved a lot of like powder foundation, but this definitely stands out. Okay, now let's talk about a liquid highlighter. This landed in my collection only this year, but I have loved this product really highly, and this dupe Charlotte Tilbury highlighting wand, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is from Flower Beauty, and this is in the shade Opal. It's exactly like the Charlotte Tilbury highlighting wand, and it performs really well. I definitely perform the highlighter wand from Flower Beauty over the contouring wands that they've come out with, but this definitely stands out among the rest. It doesn't stay tacky or anything like that, but it gives like a very nice glow on the skin too. You cannot see any highlighter on my skin, so I'll show it to you. I just took a little bit on my fingers, and let me show you. I just pat it with my hands, and that's all that you need, and you can see that glow popping through, right? It's really pretty. Stunning it is. I love it. Let me even it out, and then we'll talk about the next product. The next product that I have to talk about is like BBCC cream, and this is from Wet n Wild, and this is called their Tinted Hydrator. Mine is in the shade Tan Medium Deep, and this works so beautifully. It performs like a high-end tinted moisturizer. This, I would say, it's not like sheer by any means. It definitely is like on a medium coverage foundation. I won't say full by any means, but this performs so very nicely on the skin. I feel like the only flaw that the Wet n Wild tinted hydrators have is the lack of like shade range. This works beautifully on me, and I would say this would perform really well on like dry skin types too, just because it has like hyaluronic acid and squalene in it, which is really good for dry skin. I basically have combo to oily skin, but it performs really well on my too. I cannot recommend this enough. Like this is like under $5 and it performs beautifully. Okay, now let's talk about a mascara. If I would suggest like one mascara from the drugstore that performs extremely high end, it's gonna be L'Oreal Lash Paradise. You know how much I love this mascara. Like if I'm using any other mascara, it's because I wanna like it's open and I wanna finish it, but otherwise you would just see me using this because this performs like high end. It gives like volume, length, curling, everything that you're looking for, like a dream lash. This will give it to you. So I would highly recommend this. Next, let's talk about a foundation, both from the same company actually. You can just see like what is like your preference, but you will not be disappointed with any of them. And I'm talking about L'Oreal foundations. This is the infallible 24-hour fresh wear. If you're looking for like a glam look with like a medium to full coverage but gives like a matte finish, you will be in business with this. I have mine in the shade 485 Golden Sun in this. And then if you're looking for like a skin-like finish, a very satin-like natural finish on the skin, very, very lightweight serum-like foundation, you will not be disappointed with this. And this is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Foundation, the serum foundation. And this, I have actually two shades with me. This is my tan shade. This is 5 to 6 medium tan. And my actual shade is this one, which is 4.5 to 5.5 rich medium. So yeah, you know how much I love a product. If I have like backup of this, you know how much I love it. And this was like my number one foundation for last year. So yeah, there's no doubt that how much I love it. I actually have like gone through an entire bottle of this foundation, and these are the other two that I have. So yeah, that's saying something. Okay, now let's talk about another primer. It performs like a moisturizer, but it just helps to last your makeup for the entire day. And this came as like a surprise for me. I never used to like even believe in primers, but this has totally changed my opinion. And this is Catrice Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base Keep Me Matte Primer. This again helps your makeup to last for the entire day. It keeps it matte, especially for like oily or combo skin types. I would highly recommend this. This really performs like a moisture. It's a very milky consistency, but as soon as you rub it on your skin, you can see it going matte and like pore minimizing. This is like a gem for like oily skin tones. Mark my words and purchase this and then thank me later. Okay, now let's talk about lipsticks. You know how much I love my Milani lipstick, so I'm not gonna repeat that in today's video, but I definitely wanted to give it a shout out to these Maybelline's Ultimatte lipsticks. I have several again. That tells how much I love them. This lasts your lipstick for such a long time. Like it gives like a very blurred out effect, very matte finish, but very creamy on the lips, very comfortable. I have mine. I have like 4 shades with me. I have more buff, more truffle, more berry, and more taupe. Most of them are like nudie shades. That's what I wear most of the time, and one of them is berry. So let me swatch it for you guys. Okay, so these are the shades that I have. More truffle, more buff, more berry, and more taupe. I wear them equally. The least wearing shade for me would be more berry, just because I don't wear like deepening lipsticks on me like very regularly. But rest of these 3 shades I wear often. My most used shades I would say would be more taupe and more truffle, and I use more buff for every pinky look that I do on my eyes, and I do a pinky look quite often, especially in this February month. Yeah, I'll be all over it. So yeah, I definitely wanted to mention about these lipsticks. These are super creamy, super comfortable, super long wearing. So yeah, try this if you haven't already, or if you have it in your collection, give it a try again. Okay, next is another liquid blush from the drugstore, and this is from Profusion Beauty, and this is called their Blush Hour Soft Matte Liquid Blush, and I have mine in the shade Paloma. I definitely love this formula. If you cannot find She Glam blushes and bronzers, this is very similar to that, I would say, because you have to like buy She Glam products from the She Glam website. This you can find it in Walmart. It's so pretty. These are like absolutely amazing. I have mine in the shade Paloma, which is a red, and this can be super overwhelming in the beginning. You just need like 1 tap, but when you blend this out, this gives such a beautiful flush. It's so pretty, so beautiful, so lovely, and it gives like a very, out in like the cold weather kind of a look, a very fresh look. I especially wear this like when I'm not wearing any eye makeup or anything. I just have like liner and mascara and like a gloss. I just tap this on my cheeks, and that gives such a like a K-beauty kind of a vibe. I love it. I absolutely love it. And last, certainly not the least, I cannot complete this video without mentioning this product, and this is Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. If you're looking for a concealer in your life, try this. I'm not even saying like drugstore, high-end, anything. This is my favorite concealer that I own, and I own quite a bit of concealers, I would say. This is by far my favorite. I have mine in the shade 140. 140 is perfect concealer shade for me. 145 is my actual true match shade for me. I love it so very much. It blurs out, it softens the skin texture so beautifully, and it is full coverage product. You need a tiny little bit and just smoothens out everything underneath the eyes. It's beautiful. Like if you have to buy one product from the entire, not one, actually all of these are really good, but I have my heart on these two because I have purchased this like several over and over again. Even the L'Oreal foundations, I've purchased these like over and over again because they're so very good. So I definitely wanted to shout out these products. If you are in the market, you don't need to spend like a huge amount of money for makeup. I know makeup is getting expensive, and that is why we want to look for the products from the drugstore that perform like high-end products. And that's why I wanted to do this video. I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.